go, guys. Monday. One down, 4 to go. Wow, been a long time since I've been out here. Man. I haven't been able to make videos out here because it's been just too damn hot. Texas is brutal during the summer, and there's just no way I could do live streams and videos and stuff like that, you know, sweating, drenched in sweat. So now that the weather is getting kind of milder, you know, October is here, so we're starting to see highs and like yesterday, the high was like 78, which was beautiful. We went to the fair yesterday and had a blast. Had a blast, man. We had a very, very good time. My older brother came along with us and made it even more special, you know. So spent a lot of money, but it was worth it, you know. Once or twice a year is, you know, it's worth it, you know. The fair, everything you do, you have to pay for. You know, it's not like Six Flags where you get in there, you make that one-time payment, you pay for parking, you pay to get inside of the park, and you can just ride anything you want, you know. But with the exception of, you know, when you get hungry food. But you spend a lot more money at the fair than, you know, places like Six Flags and Disney and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, we had a blast though. I was glad. Today wasn't so fun, you know. Had some personal things going on, so had to take a day off and everything. But some family stuff, you know. But it's a part of life. We all have to go in that direction one day. So, but anyway, y'all know this is my part 2 of the game last night. There's really not much to say. I know I sound like a broken record, but when you're talking about the Cowboys, you can't help but sound like a broken record. You can't help but say the same thing you said last week. Even when we win, there's a problem. Even when we win, there's always that doubt. And last week, when we blew out the New England Patriots, God bless them, but we blew out the struggling New England Patriots. And even the weeks before, New York Giants, New York Jets, you know. I've always stayed hard on the Cowboys. I've always stayed hard. And people wonder why I do that. Oh, man, we won. What you crying about? Oh, man, we won. What you crying about? Oh, we blew out so-and-so. What you crying about? How'd you feel yesterday? Didn't feel too good, did it? This is why I stay hard on the Cowboys. For that reason. That was one of the greatest examples on why I stay hard. Just like my kids. They can bring me a paper with 100 A+ on it. And I'm like, good job. But keep up the good work. It don't end with this A+. You got to keep working. Work never stops. Working hard never stops. It doesn't end at an A+. It doesn't end at a blowout win against a struggling team. So that last night was a prime example on why I stay hard on the Dallas Cowboys. That's a prime example. And if you love your team, if you love your kids, you'd be the same way. If I got on here every day and said, go Cowboys, and just talk about the good things, because I was too embarrassed to talk about the bad, it wouldn't be, that's not even me. That's not even my style. I don't even I don't even roll like that. Yeah. So that's why I get on here week after week, win, lose, or draw, and critique and criticize, talk about the negatives and the positives every week. Because of last night. Prime time. Nationwide game. Or probably worldwide game. Because we're talking about the Dallas Cowboys here. The most loved and the most hated franchise in sports, period. Last night showed us a lot, didn't it? Yeah, defense wasn't so great, was it? Offense was awful. Offensive line was horrible. They couldn't even get into a good rhythm. They were just outplayed all across the board. Coaching, everything. They're not ready, guys. And I said this last night. They're not ready, man. Once again, every year, it's the same thing. My main concern right now, and it's taken me years to go down this road. Because, you know, when I try to support somebody, I really try to be faithful, be loyal, you know. Sorry about the noise in the back. I'm out, you know, outside. Got people cars passing by, trains and shit. Every time you come out here and do a video, everybody, it's a damn parade goes by. But anyway, I'm no longer in denial about Dak Prescott. There was always that little bit of doubt in me about Dak. I loved him. I still do, you know. I tried my best to support him. There's nothing left. Just bottom line, there's nothing left. I'm a little tired. I'm a little fed up. Yeah. 3 interceptions. He just doesn't have it as a quarterback. He's probably never had. I'm not going to say probably. He's never had it. We've been waiting all these years for him to develop and get better. And that's what I thought. I thought that, you know, any position, you, just like life, you learn from your mistakes. You're young and dumb, and you go out there and do stupid shit, you know, in your teenage years and early 20s, and then you learn from that and grow and mature and get better. Dak Prescott's never done that. We've had superstar pieces to kind of help him along the way, and that wasn't good enough. He's just not it. Yeah. I've come to the realization that Dak Prescott is not it. I think it's time for the Dallas Cowboys to move on. Whether if it's, I doubt they bench him because they invested so much money into him for no reason. But in the draft, or everybody's saying Trey Lance or whatever, I don't know. I believe that his time is up. I got that feeling. I can look in his eyes, and the things that he was doing last night kind of put the icing on the cake. And if you're a Dak lover, I'm sorry. You know, you might not agree with me, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But at this point in time, I don't think that matters. You get what I'm saying? So, because like I always say, I'm not here to babysit grown folk feelings. I'm my own person, my own man, and I've wanted Dak to succeed for so long, but I don't think he wants to succeed. You can't help somebody that don't want to be helped. You get me? When he threw that last pick and he had a smile on his face, I was like, wow. For him not to be able to feel defenses coming his way, for him not to have the ability to escape, to get away from somebody, that's a no-no. If like I said last night, Joe Montana wasn't a scrambler, but he had it up here. Troy Aikman wasn't a scrambler, but he had it up here. Dan Marino wasn't a scrambler, but he had it up here. And so on and so on. But Dak didn't even have it up here. So that's like a double whammy. He doesn't have it, guys. As much as we protected him and, you know, babysit his feelings and tried to have his back and support and, you know, all that stuff. Guys, I'm sorry, but he just doesn't have it. His story is great, you know, his mother passing and stuff like that, his brother, you know, passing away. And, you know, the diamond in the rough type thing, which we thought, you know. But unfortunately, it's just not it. He's just not what we're looking for in a quarterback. It's a different league. You have to be able to. You got linemen and linebackers now running 4.40s. They're coming after you. They're hybrid linebackers now. These guys can play linebacker and safety. You know, they're fast, they're agile, they have speed. I mean, they're coming after you. And you have to be able to make a quick decision, smart decision, and be able to at least get away or throw the ball away if you're going to take a sack. Dak Prescott doesn't even have the presence of mind to do those things. He's just really not smart at all. He's hiding behind the commercials and the ads and, you know, the endorsements and the Jordan and all that stuff, which is an insult. He got his money and, you know, didn't deserve it. And I don't think any player doesn't deserve to get paid unless they won a Super Bowl. But that's the old school in me. So I'm sorry. You're on the commercials and all this stuff, but you didn't win anything. I think the NFL and these sports, they go, what the sad part about it is, they go off assumption. They assume that somebody's going to be great. Yeah. They assume, well, let's give us this money because he looks like he's going to be able to. How do you look like you? It blows my mind. I'm in the wrong business. Maybe I should have kept trying. But to make a long story short, which is probably too late, it wasn't just Dak. It was other things too. Dan Quinn is very questioned right now. We don't have any solid linebackers. Everybody's either blitzing or in coverage. There's no linebackers. It's 4-2-5 defense, and you know, it's just they're finding holes in it. We can't stop the run. We can't stop the run at all. At all. I mean, we can't stop the run at all. I can ground up 11 guys and we can run the ball on the Cowboys. Because everybody wants to blitz from the outside. There's nobody in the inside, in interior defense anymore. Because you got all this speed coming from the outside. People still missing tackles, fundamentals. I told you the 3 things to win this game is consistency, heart, and fundamentals. That's what wins ball games. The Dallas Cowboys, they actually helped the 49ers beat them last night. They didn't, like I've said a million times, they didn't need your help. They are a good team, probably one of the best in the league. Why are we so good at helping teams? With the penalties, with the mistakes, the missed tackles. I saw so many missed tackles yesterday. These guys don't even know how to wrap up and tackle. We got a tough schedule down the line. It's going to be a long season, guys. And please don't get mad at me at what I'm saying. Because I'm only talking about what I saw or what I've been seeing up until last night. Through last night. So don't get on here and argue me down. Oh, no, this is what... No. I don't care. I don't need that. It's not worth it. Because everything I'm saying is pretty much spot on. I mean, we could agree to disagree all night, but it don't win Super Bowls. I'm here for winning Super Bowls. And the Dallas Cowboys haven't been in the last 27 years. I'm done with the advertising and the sales and all the richest team in sports, period, and all that stuff. Being the number one sports talked about team, and what Jerry Jones has done for this organization, putting us on the map, and you know, being the most loved and the most hated team, and you know, number one in revenue, sales, and all that stuff. He's turned this into a mockery. That's what he's turned this into. And this dude got a gold jacket as well. That's an insult too. Yeah. So I don't even think we're talking about football anymore. That's why it's hard to be a fan. Not only a Cowboy fan, there's not a check big enough to be a Cowboy fan. But it's hard to be a fan of football, the NFL, period, because it's changed so much. It's so damn sissified. Even the fan base are sissified. Especially when we lose. Everybody start turning their back and fighting amongst each other. Oh, no, this is not why. Oh, everybody turns into coaches and shit, thinking they know every damn thing. But we haven't won games. Where is your application to be a coach? Have you turned it in yet? Since we know it all. But I'm actually in an okay mood. I am. Usually I'd be yelling and screaming and, you know, whatever. But I'm not even. That's the scary part. It don't even bother me anymore like it used to. It don't. I was laughing yesterday. My brother and I, we were like, oh, we were just, we were out of it. We were just laughing. Like, look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this motherfucker here. Watch this. Touchdown. Watch San Francisco score. They score. You know, it's crazy. This is what we come down to. I'm just so nonchalant about this shit, man. I'm so humble, dog. It's just, I'm on another level. Cowboys are like here. I'm just like way up here. Because I ain't got time for it. Yeah, I'm going to support my team and, you know, ride or die, all that stuff, man, you know. Because I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm a football fan first because I love the sport. But I'm a Cowboy fan. And I want what's best for the team so we can finally try to get to a Super Bowl one day. I'm just like everybody else. I want to win. But I'm realistic first. I'm not one of these other cats on YouTube hoping to get on the radio and, oh, let me get my name out there and this is all I do and, you know, subscribe to me and, you know, all that shit. It ain't about that, man. It's about the Dallas Cowboys finding a way to get back to the 90s era, to get back to a Super Bowl one day. But you got to be realistic on the way up. I've talked too long. I can't believe it's almost 20 minutes, 18 minutes right now. But that's pretty much all I got. I think I've covered everything. There's really not too much to cover. It's really self-explanatory. And I don't know if we could turn it around. The shit I saw last night, that's almost impossible. I mean, it ain't impossible, but it's shit. Y'all got some work to do, man. They're better teams out there. Well, God bless them, 49ers. They did their thing. Congratulations. They did what they were supposed to do. They did their job. They wanted it. They were hungry. Did you see that side of the field, that sideline? Them cats were focused, man. They got out there and they practiced. They did their homework. They wasn't playing, dog. You think y'all thought they was playing? Some people thought. I knew we were gonna lose this game because I knew they were ready. I've been watching them. I'm like, these cats are ready. Remember when Rocky 3, I know this is just a movie, but just for example, Rocky 3, when Clubber Lang, Mr. T came on the scene, and he was coming up and whooping everybody's ass, and he was hungry from the streets, man, rough, tough from the hood, you know, and Mickey was out there like, damn, I'm watching this dude. And he's trying to protect Rocky, like, hey, man, let's go ahead and retire, man, so we, you know, you got your thing, you did this and did that, you know, you don't have no more to prove. You know, you've been holding your belt for so long. Let's go ahead and win. Let's go ahead and go out with, you know, on a winning note. And yeah, Mr. T caught Mickey in the audience looking. Hey man, yeah, I know you. I want Rocky. I want this. And Mickey was like, oh shit. And they fought, and Mickey was trying to talk Rocky out of it. And he was like, man, I don't know, man, because this cat here. And Rocky fought that dude, you know, and Mr. T put it on him. So Rocky had to train and get ready and you know, get a different style of fighting from him. Y'all know the story. I ain't going to get off and all that. But Just for example, I saw that. I was the same way. I was looking at the 49ers. I was like, man, these cats ready, dog. We ain't ready. We ain't even got the personnel. Like, really, we don't have the personnel. But that's all I got, man. I don't want to go too much longer, man. 20 minutes is long enough. But yeah, man, that's my part 2. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know. I would love to say, hey, man, we got to get better. But we got so much wrong, man. I don't know if we can. I don't want to say we can't, but I don't know if we can. But that's it, man. Make sure you stay cowboyed up and play. You never know.